ball coming your way. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Kerry Wood.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone. And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Going to count 1-2. And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number.
And with the extreme crouch of that batting stance, Ricky made pitchers work. His strike zone was as small as it gets. He's looking to get on base any way he can because he knows a single is a triple.
And a pitch.
Count is 3-2.
1 out, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. That's hard hit on the line. Edmonds makes the play, and there are 2 outs. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though. Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Henderson on third. Junior on at first with 2 down. And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going back on this one. And that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, J.R. Richard. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Rip to third. The throw to first.
He's out.
One gone, bottom half of the first. Here Here's a Cardinals lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Comes up empty.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jim Edmonds. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The other way, Brett. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Back in Minnesota, top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Gary Carter. This to third, Boggs. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Brett launched a homer in his most recent game. Look out! And it hit him. Lance Berkman getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Wood winds and deals. Strike 2.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Popped up, Boggs under it. And there's 2 down. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros.
Ball, that's down.
This one in the dirt, throws it away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
That one misses. Now 2-0. That one fouled off. Wood, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. That's a laser base hit. Coming around third is Brett. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. And here is Ted Simmons. Way outside. 1-0. And another ball. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short, Larkin. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Stan Musial. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. No score here in the second. That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Next to hit, Duke Snider. Fouled off left side. 2 out, space is empty. That one hammered center field. Griffey drop step, ranges back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on down to the top. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Barry Larkin. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Larkin playing up the middle at short. 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gwynn makes the catch, and there's one down. And here is Ricky Henderson. Doubled in his first AB. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first.
He's
out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Paul Molitor. Richard back to work. That one fouled hard the other way. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Wade Boggs now. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Outside low. And that's ball 2. Molitor on at first. Nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feet, there's 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. And now the Cardinals catcher.
Well, no trouble getting the double play started, but clearly some trouble on that return throw to first. I'm not sure if the runner going into second had a part in that or.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, left field, down the line, and Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Cards leave 1. Back at Target Field, start of the 4th. Here's a big power threat, Ken Griffey Jr. Foul ball there. That one is absolutely belted. Snyder racing after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Boggs has a beat on it, and there's one down. So next up for Houston, Larry Walker. Flied to left his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball one.
That's a good pitch there.
No strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And there's a strike on the outside corner. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one blasted deep to right. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Gary Carter now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and the count now even up.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Bottom 4. Now here is Ozzie Smith. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jim Edmonds. 0 for 1 so far. And ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's out.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That takes low for ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So one left for the Cardinals, and we are still scoreless. Back in Minnesota, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, George Brett. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
Hit in the air left field. Puts it away for the out. Lance Berkman up next for the Astros. First time up was a pop out. A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The second baseman.
Go ahead run on base. Biggio digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin.
On to first, and that is the inning. One left for Houston, halfway through this one. Still no. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tom Glavine.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now up for St. Louis, Duke Snider. Swinging a foul out of play. Glavine, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it is out of here. He nails one out to right, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Now a chance for Paul Molitor. Right side, hard hit. Biggio sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Now it's going to be Wade Boggs. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side, boots it. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. And here's the catcher. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Man at first, one away.
Ball, that's in.
That one the other way, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Gwynn at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Wood back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is outside.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Stays alive. That's a little bit low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And here's the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Outside with a breaking ball. Bagwell, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And 1-1. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
This one in the air. Boggs sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there. New pitcher on here, Brandon Webb. Well, 1-run game. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Jim Edmonds. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. Fired to second. Out. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's a high chopper. Biggio to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Redbirds down quietly. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jason Hayward.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
That clips the corner.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Al Leiter. Now into the ball game on defense, Josh Gibson. He takes over behind the plate. First pitch, not close. Leiter, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader up and throwing. McCullers, the right-hander, also getting loose. Pitch is in there, and the count 2-1. In the air, right side, and makes the grab. 1 away. At the plate, Duke Snider. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Paul Molitor will hit next. 1 for 2. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this. No for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Kyle Seager, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. And he hits a ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and that ends the inning. The Cards leave 1. Back at target field, and now the DH, Lance Berkman. This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it's gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was
new arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Mark Davis.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 48, Mark Davis.
There's the strike. And that clips the inside corner. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. Kinsler with just 1 hit to go for a career total of 2,000.
Some rare territory he's in here, Boog. Not even 350 hitters in MLB history.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys. Looks so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Fastball for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there.
Justin Steele gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a strike. And that one is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but if this...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they get 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering upstairs. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Rob Dibble preparing to come on if needed. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. So digging in, Ozzie Smith, 1 for 3. Fouled off down the right side. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter. Number 89.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boog.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Steele measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Josh Gibson stepping in now. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. George Brett, the next to hit. Pulls that one foul. Gibson leads off first with 1 away. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That's inside, and the count is even 2-2. Molitor. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Dibble. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ted Simmons. And there's a foul ball. And strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
ball.
Misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Gibson makes the play.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Snyder, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Dibble is just 1 strike away. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Almost got him.
We got a full count.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind